On the way up to Mount St. Helens is Cougar, Washington, a small, quiet town nestled deep in the forests of southwest Washington state. It sits near the shores of Yale Lake, surrounded by towering evergreens, winding roads, and misty hills. For many travelers, Cougar is the last real stop before entering the wild lands surrounding Mount St. Helens. Once a bustling logging town, Cougar thrived on the work of the forests. The sawmills roared, and timber tracks rumbled down the mountain roads. People here lived close to the land, proud and self-reliant, hardened by the rains and the rugged landscape. Life was simple but strong, built on deep roots and hard work. Today, Cougar feels like a town paused in time. A handful of buildings, a general store, a cafe, a gas station, a few lodges cluster along the roadside. Locals wave to passing cars. Travelers stop for coffee, fuel, and a last bite to eat before the road narrows and the wilderness takes over. Signs and maps warn about volcanic hazards, a quiet reminder of the mountain looming just beyond the tree line. When Mount St. Helens erupted in 1980, Cougar stood right on the edge of chaos. The town wasn't destroyed, but it felt the earth shake and saw the ash fall like heavy snow. The people of Cougar witnessed history firsthand, the mountain they had known all their lives changing forever in a single morning. Today, Cougar is a gateway to Mount St. Helens, offering a place to rest, reflect, and prepare. Visitors passing through can feel the spirit of the place, a mixture of rugged independence, deep respect for nature, and the quiet resilience of a community that has lived under the shadow of one of the most powerful forces on Earth. Mount St. Helens is part of the Cascade Range, a chain of volcanoes formed by the subduction of the Juan de Fuca tectonic plate beneath the North American plate. Mount St. Helens had long been known to local Native American tribes, who respected it as a powerful, sacred place. They called it La Walla Clough, meaning smoking mountain. For most of modern history, Mount St. Helens appeared serene and picturesque, often called the Mount Fuji of America because of its symmetrical, snow-covered peak. However, beneath its quiet surface, enormous geological forces were building. On March 20, 1980, a series of small earthquakes signaled that the mountain was waking up. Over the next weeks, scientists and residents watched anxiously as the earthquakes grew stronger and a bulge began to form on the mountain's north side. The bulge was caused by magma rising inside the volcano, swelling the mountain outward at a rate of 5 feet per day. Despite warnings from geologists, many people underestimated the danger, drawn by curiosity or unwilling to leave their homes. The eruption sent a plume of ash 15 miles into the sky, darkening the sun across several states. The destruction was devastating. 57 people lost their lives, along with thousands of animals. Ashfall disrupted transportation, clogged rivers, and caused millions of dollars in damage. Spirit Lake, once a popular recreation spot near the mountain, was completely transformed as its waters were displaced by debris and volcanic material. Yet from this disaster, new life eventually emerged. In the years following the eruption, scientists studied the area closely. They observed how ecosystems recovered, how plants and animals slowly returned, and how life adapted to the new landscape. Mount St. Helens became a living laboratory for studying ecological resilience and volcanic behavior. Today, Mount St. Helens is still active, though much quieter. A lava dome has slowly grown within the crater left by the 1980 eruption, building up year by year. The surrounding area has been preserved as the Mount St. Helens National Volcanic Monument, allowing scientists and visitors alike to witness the ongoing recovery of the landscape. Mount St. Helens serves as a powerful reminder of nature's ability to destroy and renew. It shows how quickly the world can change, and how, even in the aftermath of devastation, life finds a way to begin again.